2, 1. Jump.
Crouch.
Okay. That actually will work. It looks good. I'm leaving that in, by the way.
I just wanted to fuck with you that one time. I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? Crouch. It's just like,
you know what? It's staying in. Welcome to episode 118?
118. Yeah, that's 118.
118. Welcome, guys. Borderlands boys, Stalemovesmcgee, AngryRanter. You know who we are. You know what we're doing here.
You gotta keep it fresh. That's why I went for a crouch instead of a jump.
Oh my god. You spiced me. That was a spice. But yeah, I'm spoiled by 2 PCs. I'm spoiled by a lot of things. But that wasn't the point. What I want to talk about next. What I want to talk about next was a lot has happened since our last recording.
Like since our last recording session, yeah.
Yeah, a lot has happened. Your life changed. Has your life changed a lot? I don't remember. From our last session, if like you deleted Twitter, and he was off all the socials.
Small in-game point. We're now gonna just go to Rust Commons West. Now you can continue.
Yeah. Did you delete Twitter since our last recording, or was that before? Did we talk about that already?
So since our last recording session, yes, I had deleted Twitter, and I've now decided that if I'm gonna go back on socials, it's not gonna necessarily be for personal use. It's going to be for promotion. So.
Hold on, L word going on.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm gonna try porting us out of here and seeing if you load in better. So.
Okay.
Let's just go to the middle of nowhere bounty board. Maybe if we port out, it'll kick your game into higher gear.
So what was your move? Because it honestly caught me off guard. The Instagram, I understand. Facebook, Zuckerberg are against it. But Twitter is such a big, it's a big part of my life. and you were doing like, I think you were more of a Twitter user than I was.
So what was it that sort of made that?
What was the thought behind that? How do you feel now that you've done it? Let's have this conversation.
Hold on. Let's get a car so that we can go turn this one Earl quest in. We don't have I forgot, McGee. We don't have the middle of nowhere bounty board open yet. We haven't done that initial quest yet because it's not available to us yet.
We're cheaty boys.
So what was my reason for deleting Twitter? Okay, so first things
like
first
walk me through the whole situation.
Okay, so Twitter will, at least for me, always be... Oh, new missions available at the New Haven bounty board. Okay. Facebook will always be worse than Twitter. Okay, Helena Pierce has more jobs in New Haven. Okay, cool. But I'm trying to figure out where to go here. Okay, yeah, no, we're going this way. Okay, hold on. Rust Commons West. We're going to travel through this port spot to the other part of Rust Commons West.
The better part, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm kidding.
The more commonly traveled part. So let me see where we have to go. We have to go... Okay, I think we have to go to Helen. We have to go to fucking What's-Her-Nuts there.
What's-Her-Nuts? I like that.
Fucking Chicky McGee here. But,
I'm Chicky McGee.
Wouldn't your wife be Chicky McGee? Anyway.
My wife is Prune Juice McGee. She named herself that.
No way.
Yeah, that's another story for another day.
Okay, save that. Oh no, every time we change regions, Claptrap's gonna come up and be like, yo bro, there's more quests. Oh,
shit.
I popped him. Hey, they call that the real pop and lock. That's what I'm talking about. But, okay, so we have to go to, friggin... Damn it, why can't I remember her name? The Explorer chickie there with all the journals.
Tanner?
Oh, yeah, Tanner, yeah,
Patricia.
Patricia Tannis. That's it. It's Tannis. But, so, Facebook will always be worse off, at least for me, than Twitter. And the big reason is because Facebook has this very fake veneer with the whole friends thing, right? But Twitter, I hate the algorithm. I absolutely hate Twitter's algorithm. Okay. I followed roughly 500 people, and most of the time, I can never see any of their stuff. All I'm seeing is the shit that they like, or the shit they retweet, but none of their own natural tweets. So,
okay.
like, let me give you an example. So, there are a couple of people who are more into some of them Twitter thoughts. Maybe McGee included.
What?
No, I'm kidding. But you followed a lot of other streamers. No, you followed a lot of other streamers.
And
the problem
you
is,
see a lot of my likes.
Yes, and to be honest, I don't give a shit about that. I want to see your original posts. I want to see your retweets, not just the things you like. You know what I'm saying? Like if I like something, I don't give a shit for other people to see it. But if I retweet something, the whole point of retweeting is me going, "Hey guys, look at this."
Exactly.
Whereas you liking something is just you liking something. But my
so there
feed
is options to do that. Just stating. I'm sure you know about that already.
Maybe, but it's a little too late. Little too late.
Yes.
I deleted my Twitter account now. What, over 30 days ago now?
Has it been that long?
Has it been that long? I'd have to check Snapchat because I did a 29-part Snap thing on which honestly because the game completely crashed. Yep.
Yeah, I had some L words.
I just got an error message. The whole game just crashed. Damn it.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening today. I'm not getting like traditional lag. I'm just getting fucking the game crashing.
Yeah, you know, my PC, remember earlier, my PC was acting weird too starting up. It's just, I guess it is what it is.
Oh, while I'm reloading Borderlands.
Yeah.
Because we still have this episode and one more we're going to do.
Yeah.
And I'm having a shit ton of fun.
Yeah, it's too fun to stop, but I'm interested in your... See, we never talked about this.
No, and I understand. I was kind of more frustrated with just the Twitter algorithm. I follow people, I want to see what they're posting, and instead, it's not just you. I see everybody's likes, everybody else's people they're following, and not the people that I follow.
Right, and I will... Yeah, it'll say, like,
Invited.
people like this. People you don't even know. But I will say, I understand the frustration on my part because I like almost everything I come across on Twitter. I tap that heart button like nobody's business.
Exactly, and you're allowed to. It's just for me, and I'm gonna fix my audio when we finally load back in.
Yeah.
But what now? I'm wondering if it saved the Patricia Tanis conversation or not, or if we have to go back to her. Yes, we do. We have to go back to her.
It says vault key peace key for me. Vault key peace.
Yeah, which means we just have to go back and talk to Tanis again.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna fix my audio. There we go. So now let's go. For me, the problem just came down to I follow a lot of people and I want to see their original stuff. I'm not. Right. I don't care so much to interact with the people whose posts you're liking. And like a lot of the people who I kept seeing, the problem is if I see something that I don't know that you liked from someone else, now all of a sudden that person's posts are coming up all the time in my feed. If I happen to like one thing but didn't follow them, then Twitter's algorithm goes, "Oh, you want this," and I don't want this.
Got you. Completely understand because it does get shitty. Twitter's algorithm is shitty sometimes because I don't think, now that you mentioned it, I rarely see any of your original tweets.
Exactly.
The only way I see your original tweets is if I like click your name or if you mention me and then I click your name. That's the only way I see your original tweets now that you mention it.
Well, yeah,
you're absolutely right.
For your originals, I had tweet notifications turned on for you, so that I could see your originals or any retweets that you made. It wouldn't show your likes. But I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't have to turn on tweet notifications for people when I follow them.
Exactly. I don't have notifications on, and I should see all your stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree.
My feed is littered with tweets from people I don't follow because you, Andrew, Dowda, my mother, and then the hundreds of other people that I follow.
Keep your mother out of this. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
No, my mother also kept asking me, how do I get more people on Twitter? She's like, you've got so many, and I've only got 2. And I was like, Mom, I really don't know how to help you with that. Like, you got to interact more and post more. And she's like, how do I do that? I was like, post more. Like, like I have nothing wrong with our current state of social media as is. It's being worked on all the time. It's being improved. And Twitter is not inherently bad, considering it's the first one I'm willing to go back onto. But what I want to do is have a purpose for being on there. It's not for personal anymore. It'll be for promotional or networking or something, right?
Right, absolutely.
It fucking racks.
So then that leads me to my sub question I want to ask you is, you started counting down your days, right? You're like 6 days until Twitter's gone, 5 days or whatever number it was.
Yeah.
And then you just deleted it on like
Surprise.
5 days left or something. Yeah, what was that all about?
I just felt like it's my Twitter. I can do whatever I want.
Oh, that's all it was? Okay.
It had nothing to do with like being pre-spooked and being like, fuck it, I want it gone now. No, it was just like I felt now was the right time. And I was at work, it was the middle of the night, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Because that like middle of the night's where I deleted Facebook, it's where I deleted everything. And it's the same thing, I went back and deleted my original philosophy blog in order to start it up again while I was on shift.
Right.
It's kind of just the easier point. Do this shit at work, manage it later.
Right, so, okay, so that's what it was, because I was thinking maybe, I don't know what it was, I was just like, I don't know why he's deleting Twitter, but then all of a sudden, Twitter, you're gone. I'm like, where is Marcus? Where's these tweets? Where's my buddy at? I was like freaked out. But I will ask you this, because for me, Twitter is, as stupid as it sounds, Twitter's a news source for me.
Well, yeah.
It's like live news, live trending. Like if something's going on, I will check Twitter first or second. It's like so important to me to be using Twitter.
Right, so then you asked me the question before, how do you get your news?
How's your news going to be? Yeah, what's your news going to be like now?
I pay for Apple News Plus. So
oh, it's a payment plan thing? Okay.
Well, no, you can download the Apple News app and, have the free version. Apple News Plus also gives me the ability to read magazines. And so there are also a few, top Canadian magazines that Apple added. I remember because I watched the keynote in March 2019 when they
Is one of them called Top Canada? No, I'm kidding. That would be funny if it was,
but there is
though.
an Ottawa magazine, and I like that. There's literally Apple has our city's magazine.
That's pretty good. Okay, but that's your news source. Like, how can I explain? Like, when I say news, I don't mean like the presidential election. Like, I didn't use Twitter for the presidential election. I watched CNN. I Googled. I did other things. But what I did use what I mean by news is I mean like
what's trending?
I guess I mean trending. Like when when Alex Trebek died, I found out from Twitter.
Because I had the Apple News app, my watch immediately notified me when Alex Trebek had died. Because Apple News immediately sent that out as an APB. When Sean Connery died, I got that notification as well. Sean Connery has died age 90. And
so
I'm
your news is alerting you these things. What about like Gates? Gates is a terrible word, but I don't want to use Gates. But like like Pizzagate. You know Pizza? Are you familiar with Pizzagate?
I'm slightly familiar with Pizzagate. Yes.
Yeah, but stuff like Pizzagate, stuff like when all of Twitter is ganging up on this one creator because this and that happened. That's more social news.
And
like
that stuff
news.
I don't care about. Never did.
Okay. You don't care about that kind of stuff. Okay.
No,
interesting.
not at all.
Okay. I'm kicked out of the game, by the way.
Oh, you got booted?
Yeah, I got booted.
You got jabooted.
Djibouti dubs.
Alright, I'm gonna re-invite. Boom.
It ain't working, my dude.
Nah?
Nah.
Well, what are we at for time?
15 minutes.
Okay, so we're gonna call it in this like shorter episode for 118 and try to fix it so we can get back and just do one last one.
Yeah.
Okay, peace out, y'all. See you in 119.
See you in 119.